Quick Black history. Tipping had a substantial impact on the wage practices for African Americans, an impact that still can be seen today. It deepened the economic inequalities between the races, and it began a trend of not providing full minimum wage protections to tip workers. And this was a policy that heavily impacted the Black community. Society also often labeled Black workers as lazy, but expected white customers to leave them generous tips. It was believed that without tips, the serviceable African American workers would be extremely poor. Additionally, relying on tips for income made Black workers heavily reliant on customer bias, creating a power imbalance that was very reminiscent of a master-slave relationship. While the tradition of tipping was started by the upper class and copied from Europe, when this custom reached America, it took on a disturbing element for the Black community. Those that didn't end up sharecropping would end up working menial positions. These jobs paid very little, and the staff was expected to survive on the tips they were given by their customers. It's assumed that because they were newly freed slaves, they should be appreciative of any income, even if it wasn't guaranteed. These industries saw tipping as a chance to manipulate the system and essentially continue the institution of slavery by paying their Black workers only in tips. Despite the official abolishment of slavery, Black individuals continued to struggle with limited economic and social rights. Tipping was just another way to cover up and continue slavery in a different form, reinforcing the idea that Black labor was not worth a fair wage and reinforcing Black workers to rely on the inconsistent generosity of mainly white customers.